What's up, party people? It's Tanner from Shift Survival, and I'm going to be putting out a little review today. Today we're going to be talking about a very popular EDC blade that people really enjoy. It's a tank, it's a handful, but it's a really small package. Today we're going to be talking about the ZT 0350 SW Shift Survival style. Okay, so little story about this knife. It is got G10 and G10 on both sides, and it's a liner lock. You see that liner right there, boy? And it's got the steel insert there, and it's got, a lot of people think these are thumb studs. They are, and they're backstops. What's up? It's got some really nice jimping here. The jimping's pretty aggressive, so it gives you that real positive traction, that real positive grip. It was designed by Ken Onion. What's up? S30V. This is a cool knife, man. It's got a swoop on the belly. It's got a, I'm sorry. It's recurved on the belly there, and it's got a nice little swedge at the top and all this. You're gonna notice something about my ZT0350. If you notice, mine's not assisted, okay? And there's a reason for that. I don't enjoy assisted knives because something's bound to break eventually. So what I did is I took it apart, and there's what's called a torsion bar in there. It's the speed safe that Kai uses, and it sets on this side of the blade, and there's a little pocket that this little bar, it looks like a little hook, and it fits right in there. And when you close it, it bends it back, and it will be sitting right here on the blade, and you'll barely get it past the detent, and it will fling it forward and open it up. I didn't like it, so guess what I did? I took it out. So, what's so special about this knife that everyone likes? Well, here's the thing about this thing, dude. It's a handful. It's a pretty good, let me get this in here, pretty good size. It fits pretty decent, you know, and the ergonomics on this are freaking awesome. They set, it's got that nice little finger choil there. Well, it's a front finger grip, whatever, it's choil, I don't care. And your hand just rests right in it. But the thing is, I wear size large gloves, extra large gloves, and my pinky falls off this thing. So unless I really get up there and crowd my hand, if you notice that I'm starting to crowd, I can get really good traction, really good lockup on it. And I do pest control on the side, and I'm sorry, that's my full-time job. I do this on the side. What's up? And I stab this into termite stumps, looking for termites and stuff. I poke around with it, and the only problem I really have with this knife whatsoever, other than it being assisted, which it's not anymore, so I fixed it, is it's S30V. And the thing about S30V to me is it's chippy. Like when I go to sharpen it, if I mess up just a little bit with a coarser stone and I clip it, dude, I can kiss that piece goodbye, because it will chip right off. But once you get it sharpened up, dude, this knife takes a wicked edge. It takes a very, very good edge, and it stays for a very decent long time. A lot of people say this is a tank. This is a beast. This is my large EDC knife that I carry every day. This is the smallest. This is what I call my small EDC, okay, for me. I'll show you my EDC monster that I really enjoy. Oh, there goes the vast virus stuff telling me that I need to protect my laptop. This is my baby. This is my EDC. This is what I call my protection blade. It keeps me from getting in really sticky situations. I run into a lot of dogs all the time, and I haven't got to use it on a dog yet. I never want to, but it has kept distance between me and a dog before, and you come out, you can kind of get distance, you know what I mean? So it's got me out of a pickle or two. This is my EDC. This is cold steel Espada with the CTXHP steel, CTS XHP. Super good, dude. I love, and this XHP steel is comparable to the S30V, and I like it 20 times better than S30V because it's so much easier to sharpen, and it might not hold the edge as long. It's got like a little, it'll hold the edge probably like 4 days less than the S30V, but this thing is like, what's up? And it gets a better edge than the S30V probably because it's just a super tad bit softer, like 2 on the Rockwell hardness scale. And I will show you the smallest knife I ever carry in my whole entire life. I won't go any smaller than this because to me, I need blade to work with. This is the smallest I will go. It's a Kershaw Cyro. Yeah, I think it's any, look at this, my fingers are falling off. I don't want that. But this is good for sheeple people, and just when I'm out doing stuff in a very crowded place, I don't want to pull out my dog knife or my protection knife, and I kind of sometimes, depending on where I'm at, I don't want to whip one of these out. And another thing about this is I put a nick in the spine. That right there, that nick that I accidentally put on it will catch on your pants pockets when you're pulling it out, and it will open it up. So awesome mistake that happened because I dropped it, and but other than that, like, this knife now is very great. If I could give this for a rating, dude, take it apart. Take this knife apart, shine the washers up, take your assist thing off, and stinking just go with it, because it makes a decent flipper. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to get the flip out. But kick your wrist a little bit, and it comes, boom, it flies out, dude. Just don't be dumb, you know? You don't need an assisted knife, unless you're into that kind of thing, whatever floats your boat. Water floats my boat, okay? But dude, this knife, the pocket clip, it's not deep, but I mean, it's good enough. I don't like deep carry because I'm chubby. Okay, I'm fat. But the thing about it is, man, if you put this thing in your pants pocket, you have a little bit to grip onto and pull it out of your pants pocket. Oh, by the way, it's quad carry. Boom, 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 boom. So left hand, right hand people, tip up, tip down, you're good. Whatever you want. So is it a tank? Is it a beast? Is it an EDC monster? I trust this knife. I trust this more than I trust, this is my second most trustworthy blade. My other one's my Griptilian that I did a review on. But I trust this just as much. I take this and I stab this in wood. Like, I'll flip it like this, and I'll stab it in wood, and I'll yank and see if there's termites in there, man. Obviously, if you know anything about that, like, it's softer. But there's some times where you'll hit, and it's like, oh, I was wrong. There's nothing there. But dude, this blade is so reliable. If you want a reliable knife, take the assist out, and then you have yourself probably one of the most reliable knives on the market. I'm going there. This thing has not given me any fits, any troubles ever. Never had a lock failure. Just the chipping when I'm sharpening, but I like to go fast, so that's my fault. So I'm going to give this thing, Ergonomics is great. If it was, I think the 301 or whatever, the ZT300 is like the big brother to this sucker, so that would fit my hand like, boo. But this still fits my hand great. The steel feels good. So Ergonomics, I'm giving them a straight 10. Some dudes don't like the recurve blade. I love recurve. When you're going to do something, especially if you like take it like this and you go down on it, you're gonna get some, because see, the thing is, it will cut into your material. Let's cut my finger in front of everyone. See how that belly hits right there? You're slicing and dicing all day, bro. I'm giving this guy a 9.5 out of 10 because I'm rude. Because it came with an assist. You can fix it, and there's a couple things that I like to fix on it. So it doesn't come perfect, so it doesn't deserve a 10, but it does deserve a 9.5. And do you guys have any questions or concerns about this? Or don't drop your blade on accident and make that big nick, because that's not very pretty on your knife. I love it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this. Please comment on this and tell me how stupid I am. Don't call me fat. Don't call me bad names, because I have a really sad self-confidence issue. I'm just kidding. But no, guys, if you like these videos, please like, please share, subscribe, because I have no subscribers. It is what it is. I'm not a very popular guy. So ZT0350 is a boss. Thank you.